Hey all, hope you guys are having fun. We're gonna play this little game. So first question, where was our first date? So our first date took place in a little town called Economy, just outside of Atlanta. It was at LD's Bar and Grill, and I can still remember the time though I decided when to take her there was when Uncle JR said, "Don't show her something that you ain't." And that still sticks with us today. But that was where our first date was. All right, next question. Where was your first kiss? Our first kiss took place right outside Wade Belmer's garage. It was about the same time where Paige stepped in mud and she had white boots on. And it kind of looked like horse crap or cow shit, excuse me. But she stepped in mud, but it was right out front of Wade Belmer's shop. What is Paige's favorite color? So this is a tricky one. I honestly, she has changed her mind back and forth, so I'm gonna go with black. She wears a lot of black clothing, so that's the color I'm gonna choose. How does Paige like her eggs? So I always mess this up when we cook them, but she likes dippy eggs. Next question. What is Paige's favorite gas station snack? She anytime we've went and she does sometimes get a snack, it is a fast break Reese's. And she also gets either a Diet Dr. Pepper or she gets the Dr. Pepper Zero. Who said I love you first? That was me. I said it for a while before she said it back. And I still remember the time she said it back to me and it caught me off guard. We were at a baseball game in Clark County and I was taking her to the car and all my baseball boys were hanging out the window and I said, "I love you." And she said it back and it kind of caught me off guard, but I was extremely happy. What does Paige spend the most money on? Right now, I'd say that she spends her most money on our wedding, trying to make it perfect for our big day. But also, I think she spends probably her most money on flowers. What is the best meal you've ever made, Paige? The best meal that I've ever made probably for her. It's nothing fancy, but steaks on the grill, potatoes in the oven, and of course, you got to have cottage cheese. What is Paige's go-to drink from Carter's? So this has changed up in the last few, couple days or couple weeks. But before that, I would say it was a medium iced white chocolate macadamia nut latte with an extra shot of espresso. What is one thing Paige cannot live without? Biggest one I don't think she could ever live without is old Chevro. She loves that dog more than anything in the world, so it's one thing she probably could not live without. What is Paige's biggest pet peeve with you? I think one thing that kind of drives her a little bit crazy with me is me overthinking. What is your biggest pet peeve with Paige? That one is a tricky one. I'd say my biggest pet peeve with Paige is that she doesn't see herself the way I see her, and I see her as perfect. If she could have any car, what would she buy? That's easy. That'd be a Ford Bronco. What is her favorite flower? That one is a tough one because I believe she likes a lot of flowers. But if you wanted a specific flower, I would say a rose, and not any rose. It'd be a free spirit rose. What do I do to really annoy Paige? I would say overthinking is one of them. And I would say another time is when she's getting a little frustrated and she is overstimulated and I keep trying to mess with her. What is her least favorite chore? I would say laundry. That would be definitely her least favorite. What is my favorite memory together? So I have two. My favorite memory is getting to meet her. I think I knew from the first day that we were together and the first date that I knew that she was going to be the one. And then the next memory was getting to go on a dream vacation with her to Hawaii and ask her to marry me. What is my favorite thing about Paige? There's a lot of many qualities that Paige has that I just love. It's hard to just pinpoint a finger at one of them. But I think the biggest one is that she is selfless. She always tries to do other things for other people and try to make people happy. And it just shows a real kind heart that she has. What made Paige know that I was the one? I would say that my personality maybe, but I still remember the time that she said, "I love you." We were at a Clark County baseball game and I was coaching, and she sat with my dad during the game, and my dad was talking about all the stuff, talking about our lives, and I think that made her see a lot of the qualities that I have. But if she had to pinpoint one, I would say that it is my heart and my personality. What were my exact words when I proposed? Oh, well, funny story for you all. I accidentally forgot to ask Paige to marry me. So my exact words were when I got on a knee were, since the day I met you, I knew I wanted you to be my wife. And then Paige kind of looked at me a little awkward. And I was like, why hasn't she said yes yet? Well, it's because I forgot to ask her to marry me. She just kind of said yes. But my exact words were, ever since I met you, I knew that I wanted you to be my wife. And those were my exact words. What will make Paige an amazing wife? All the qualities that she has. Like I said earlier, she's selfless. She's an amazing woman. She tries to do things for other people instead of herself. Her heart. I think that she's going to be an amazing wife, great mother. There's so many, I can't even pick one. Like, she is perfect in my eyes. All right, last question here. What is one thing I want to say to Paige right now? One thing I want to say to you, honey. We have 58 days till we get married, until we say I do. And I love you very, very, very much. And I hope you have the time of your life down there with your friends. And I want you to enjoy every second of it. I love you and have fun.